And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A different look now for Portland. Let's look at the 2K leaderboard to find out the teams that have led the league in steals the season's second half. The Hawks second.
Yeah, their defense has been terrific over that time, really forcing a lot of turnovers.
And some of it, Clark, for Atlanta making the jump is personnel. It's never easy to get a franchise player without a high draft pick.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are a bit in danger of becoming a treadmill team. They have a good base right now, and I think they just need to continue to keep adding talent and have the talent they have continue to develop.
Passes it to Matt. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Moves back up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Wasted no time on that one. Max got his first bucket in this one.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
And that one's good. G's got his first points of the night.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
And Mack kicks to Cephalosha. That's blocked. And that concludes. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Chris Kaman. Steve Blake is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Joel Freeland, and it's G in at the 3. C.J. McCollum. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Kaman.
Chris Kaman, always known as an ambidextrous scorer in the low block, has also now developed a deadly stroke from mid-range. That's a rare combo for a 7-footer.
Muscala. The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the evening. The first free throw is good. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Paralantic. Damari Carroll comes in for Cephalosha. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague in for Shelvin Mack. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Lopez, he's checked in for Kaman. Aldridge comes in for Joel Freeland. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. Korver passes to Teague. Shoots. Releases from the wing and drills it. Teague's got 6.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, and it seemed like the difference in that game, guys, was the defensive effort. They forced a lot of turnovers, and that allowed them to get out and get some easy looks in transition.
Scotty's checked in for Muscala. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Chris Kaman's checked in for Lopez, and McCollum subbed in for Nicholas Batum. They get it back. Kicks to Korver. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Korver's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Now let's go back to what Steve just said. Such a strong defensive performance they turned in last time.
Well, you know what was remarkable about it, Kevin, was how many turnovers there were. I mean, it wasn't all about defense. There was some sloppy ball handling taking place on the other side, too.
Knocks it loose. Dishes it to Afflalo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Outside, Scott. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. Scott hits them both.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. 5th on the list, Damian Lillard.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and deliver the offense in addition to running the offense. What a star-studded bunch of players.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing that, to me, makes these guys special, Steve, is that they can do so many things to enable and help their offense. And not all point guards in the league have the unique combination of skills to produce that these guys do. And they've done it on a night-in, night-out basis. And I've marveled at their consistency as well.
McCollum, no good.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those in this lead will be double digits.
Here's Korver. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Here's Carroll. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Hawks lead by 13.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Karol-Antic, he's checked in for Horford. Cephalosha comes in for Damari Carroll. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Shelvin Max subbed in for T. There's the triple. Aldridge trying to break free. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been kept back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from G.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
Shot by Freeland, no good.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
And it's good. Here's G. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that's the end of the first half. Hawks ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-5 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Trailblazers trail by 14. On the wings, Korver and Carroll. Mike Scott out there with Horford. And it's Teague in the point guard position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
The Trailblazers have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. And he knocks down the first one.
LaMarcus Aldridge, 2 shots.
That one misses. The Hawks leading by 13. That's a 2 from Korver. Scott again. Aldridge. Scott kicks to Korver. Shoots the 3. The shot no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he tended to face up to the basket, hard shoot over people, which was fine as he was so gifted at it.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back-to-the-basket guy, and Aldridge was as dominant as ever stepping into that role, in addition to still being able to knock down that face-up jumper.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian Lillard is the latest in a line of great Oakland point guards that includes Gary Payton and Jason Kidd. Payton says he plays like the rest of us did, with that little swagger and that complete calm. He doesn't get rattled. That quality comes from Oakland, from getting challenged. High praise from one of the best ever guys.
And for the glove to say you play with confidence and swag, well, he knows all about that. Thanks, Doris. Lillard misses.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
From 11 feet away, Batum, good. Batum's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers. Scott. And he dunks it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And him. Down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Muscala, he's checked in for Mike Scott. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his second foul of the game. Aflalo dishes to Aldridge.
That steal was the product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there.
That's a 2 from Korver. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
Lillard attacking. Stripped it away. Carroll with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Portland again missing.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here, so I think this timeout is for him to really draw